Hey, this is Coach Woolley, the holistic trainer, and this is a technique for myofascial release of your oblique muscles. These are the muscles that run along either side of your torso. To perform this technique, we're going to be using one of two tools, a foam roller and a massage ball. To perform this technique, we will start with the foam roller, placing it on the ground, and we are going to be lying on the foam roller on our side. So I don't want to be directly on top of the foam roller with my chest facing towards the floor. I want to be on the side, and I want to prioritize hitting the front side of my upper body. So we're not doing the back side. We want to have the weight towards the front side of our body, so our chest should be facing somewhat towards the ground. To perform this technique, we want to find the spot in between our hips and our ribs. And I'm going to begin by moving side to side on the roller. And what I'm looking for is there any areas where I notice high tension or notice a muscle is knotted up. If I find a spot where it's very uncomfortable to put pressure into, I'm going to settle onto that spot with as much pressure down as is bearable. I should be able to breathe. I shouldn't be tightening up the rest of my body, but I should feel some discomfort in that spot and take 5 to 10 slow breaths. After doing this spot, I can move the roller down slightly, closer towards my hips, and do the same thing, moving side to side. You'll notice that I have some other limbs on the ground. My elbow is supporting, my knee is supporting, my other leg is on the ground supporting. So I'm using these points of contact to take pressure off the roller. In the beginning, you probably don't need to put much pressure into the roller, but over time, to get a deeper release, you're going to want to shift your weight from your other limbs and your elbow into the roller. So I'm putting more pressure down. Again, as much as bearable. We want to be mindful that our organs are right behind our abdominal wall, so we don't want to put too much pressure to the point of pain or the point where I'm tightening up the rest of my body. We should be calm and able to breathe the entire time. After doing one side, we will perform the same technique on the opposite side. Again, we're in the space between our ribs and our hips. And I'm going to move side to side, noticing if there are any areas where I feel muscles knotted up or I feel more discomfort than in the other spots. And if I find that spot, stop and hold it there for 5 to 10 slow breaths. And then move the roller down slightly to where it's right above the hips and perform the same technique back and forth. Now, in the beginning, the foam roller will likely provide all the benefit you need, but over time, you may notice that it's not giving you the same release that it used to. Now we'll need a more targeting tool like a massage ball. The technique will remain the same. I'm going to place the ball on the floor and put my weight into the ball so where I'm on the side of my torso, not directly in the center, on the side, in between my ribs and my hips. Now with the ball, I'm moving back and forth, looking for any muscles that are in a knot or any areas of high tension. And if I find that spot of discomfort, I will lean onto that area and take 5 to 10 slow breaths. And do the same thing on the opposite side. When performing this technique, set a timer for 2 to 5 minutes and do one side. Set another timer for 2 to 5 minutes and do the other side. What you want to notice is if one side is much more uncomfortable than the other. If you notice one side of your body has more discomfort and more knotted muscles, spend more time doing that side. And this is myofascial release for the obliques.